This week on the Steam Deck subreddit, we've got a bunch of cool new Steam Deck posts from the Steam Deck community showing what the Steam Deck community is up to with their Steam Deck, right? And I'm excited to show you and excited to go through it with you. But before we get into it, please like, subscribe, click the bell icon for more Steam Deck content on your YouTube homepage. I'm Blaze2K. Thank you for being here. And also go check out our Amazon list of favorite Steam Deck accessories. Link in the top comment and the video description of this video. I've collated the ultimate list of Amazon Steam Deck accessories. Everything you need is on there. I'm always adding stuff to it, so bookmark it, save it, click the follow button, share it with friends, because it's always going to be an updated list of all the best Steam Deck accessories you can buy to level up your Steam Deck experience on Amazon. Anyways, let's get into the subreddit, shall we? So here we are, the Steam Deck subreddit. So let's see, this is the best posts, or the top posts from this week. So we've got a little meme shit post here. Steam Deck. I finally replaced my PC. So you're playing new games? I'm playing old games faster. Cool. Everyone loves a good meme, right? Not the funniest, but it's alright. AMA, my deck has no issues whatsoever. Got it in 2022 Q3, everything works perfectly. Apparently we need to post these kind of threads so people believe that the majority doesn't have issues. So apparently there's a stigma going around that everyone with a Steam Deck has an issue. As with every bit of new hardware, right? When you go into a subreddit or you go into a forum, a Steam Deck forum, all you're seeing are people complaining about, this is wrong with my Steam Deck, this happened to my Steam Deck. But the people that are having just a good time usually don't post their experience, right? Although a lot do, but mainly the people that are complaining typically make it sound like every Steam Deck has an issue. Well, here's a guy just saying, I'm doing an AMA, my Steam Deck has no issues whatsoever, and I could say mine is roughly the same. I had a sticky B button, but I resolved that, and go check out my video if you want to see how I resolved that. Here's someone saying, made another retro boot screen GameCube this time. Let's see. Very nice. I never had a GameCube as a kid. Let me know in the comments if you did. Valve Steam Deck, nice. So, very cool. Comparison of Steam Deck screens. So I'm guessing this is the 64 gig on the right here. That is the 256, and that is the 512. Now, honestly, guys, this might be a little bit of a hot take. But I actually prefer the screen on the 64 256 gigabyte. And I'll tell you why, because I don't know if you could really, it's not really clearly displayed on this, but the anti-glare coating, yes, you're not getting a mirror reflection, right, on your screen, yes. But what it does is it diffuses the light out across the whole screen. So let's say you've got a bright light behind you, okay? Let's say you've got a bright light behind you, and it's reflecting on your Steam Deck screen. On the glossy screen, the 256 and 64, it will just show you like a mirror reflection of the light, which can be a little bit annoying. Whereas on the anti-glare coated Steam Deck that I have, the 512, that little circle of light, the reflection of the light, won't just be the reflection of the light, it'll be the reflection of the light completely spread across the entire screen, because it tries to diffuse that out across the whole screen, and it actually looks worse in some cases, all right, which can be also pretty annoying. So I just slapped a tempered glass screen protector on top of my anti-glare coating, so it's pretty much as good as a 64 to 56 screen now. Let me know what your thoughts are regarding that in the comments, because it is a little bit of a hot topic as to which screen's better. Honestly, I'd rather have the reflection rather than like a blurred, diffused light, across the whole screen, if that makes any sense. Anyways, the first part, want to be verified on day one on Steam Deck. Yes, we've already talked about that. We did a video just recently about that. Someone made a PlayStation 1 style boot animation. Now, I think this has been out for a while. Yeah, people have been making all sorts of Steam Deck boot animations. Go check out my boot animation video where I talk about how to install boot animations. Go check it out. It should be in my library on my homepage, my YouTube page. You can vote on official Minecraft releases on Steam and Steam Deck. Ooh, nice. I recently wanted to install Minecraft Bedrock on Steam Deck, and I had to find out that I have to get the Android version so I can somewhat emulate it on the deck. And this seems to be the only way to do it as of now, which is really frustrating to me and most likely many others as well. But I remember there's a kind of official forum called Minecraft Feedback. So please vote on it in your official Minecraft Feedback. So basically, he's set up a poll on the official Minecraft forum. Good luck, dude. So it looks like somebody's cat knocked down their Steam Deck here. I saw this earlier. Thanks, cat. What can I do? So it looks like his Steam Deck screen's been smashed up. Oh, no. I would be devastated if that happened to me. That's why you put a screen protector on, folks. Put your screen protectors on. It only costs like $5 to $10 to protect your Steam Deck. It's not that hard. But yeah, his Steam Deck's crushed. Let's see what people say in the comments. Regular screen $69.99, etched glass screen $99.99. So okay, it's highlighting the fact, guys, that you can basically buy a new screen. That's what I love about the Steam Deck. Replacement parts. You can buy them yourself from iFixit and have a crack at just replacing it, right? And iFixit, you can either buy it with all the tools you need to basically replace it, or you can just buy it for the part if you already have a lot of these tools already. So there we go. $69.99 for that fix kit, which includes everything you need to replace the screen. How cool is that? I love Valve. Good on Valve. A ruined day, priceless. See what anyone else are saying. Oh my god, I dropped my deck yesterday, but like a soccer move with my foot and caught it. Luckily, my foot caught it on the backside. The first time I've ever freaked out about possibly dropping an electronic. That must have hurt a lot. Yes, it's probably crushed. He's probably got a broken toe. He's probably in the hospital with a cast if the Steam Deck fell on his foot. I'm just kidding. It's not that heavy. Steam Deck has helped me keep my sanity during my messy breakup. Oh, here we have the personal posts. Title says it all. In the process of breaking up and moving back to my parents' place. Throughout the fights and the crying and the late nights, the deck has been my little escape. Need to leave the house after a shouting match? I can take my deck to a coffee shop and blow off steam. If I was sleeping on the couch for the night, I had entertainment. It'll be the perfect way to escape from some uncomfortable thoughts on the journey home, and later on as I figure out where my life will take me next. Anyway, not sure what else to say. I effing love my Steam Deck from day one, and it continues to serve well. So basically, this person has left their boyfriend, girlfriend, and hooked up with a Steam Deck instead. That's sad though. 1.5 terabyte MicroSD released and in hand. What? There's no way that's real. I'm gonna have to do a video on that. Micron have released a 1.5 terabyte MicroSD. No way. We're gonna have to check that out. That's very cool. I'll do a video on that. Stay tuned. The most painful L of my life. Wish I could rewind time. Me, after wasting money on retro consoles. And here's all us Steam Deck owners emulating games. Any and all games. All the way up to about PS3. I love that. The Steam Deck's the best console ever. The fact that we can play like AAA brand new PC releases and play just about every console that ever existed, just about, on the Steam Deck as well. Oh, heaven. Mwah. Motherchip 6700 XT, 13-inch 2K 60Hz 700 watt PSU. What's going on here? What is going on here? He's got a monitor hooked up with a graphics card. Playing Spider-Man. Hold on a second. The Steam Deck doesn't support external graphics card amplifiers here. Like, what's going on? Let's read the comments. I haven't had the chance to look at the video yet. Is the eGPU connected through the M2 PCIe slot? Yes, it is. So that's one thing I've seen on YouTube. You can actually connect up external graphics amplifiers, but you have to do it through the PCIe slot. So that means opening the back of your Steam Deck, basically removing the internal SSD, and basically connecting a dock, like a cable, into the M2.SSD slot, and obviously maybe running games through an external hard drive through the Type-C port. It's a little bit of a mess, honestly. I wouldn't do it. It's not really worth it. You're not getting as much performance as you would, otherwise. And obviously it makes your Steam Deck a little bit useless if you're planning on basically using your Steam Deck as a handheld console, right? It's one of those things that you can do, But do you really want to do it? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth the hassle? I don't think so. If you have enough money for a graphics card like that, you could probably buy a PC. But hopefully that's something they add to the next Steam Deck. USB-C 4.0 or Thunderbolt, to where we can connect graphics amplifiers through the Type-C port. That would be the ideal scenario. Maybe give us 2 USB-C ports, one for graphics amplifying and one for USB peripherals or charging, right? That would be ideal. Counter-Strike 2 on the Steam Deck. Let's go. Look at this. So the Counter-Strike 2 is going to be coming out, guys, and it's going to be available on the Steam Deck. We're going to cover that in a separate video. Stay tuned. I used to play Counter-Strike Source all the time. I played a little bit of Counter-Strike Go. I love Counter-Strike, the whole franchise, and playing it on the Steam Deck at like 60 FPS. Just hopefully to get the controller controls working better, and I'm sure they will, because, you know, it's Valve's game and it's Valve's handheld. So hopefully they optimize it very well for the Steam Deck. Interview with EmuDeck creators. Steam Deck is the king of emulation. Well, we already knew that. EmuDeck update brings new emulators, better UI, and ESDE 2.0. Very cool. Decky Loader Storage Clear plugin. Very cool. So let me see what that does. Clears the shader cache, all that sort of stuff. Makes it easier for you to delete a lot of junk from different games. Very nice. Another Decky Loader plugin. Very handy. Let me know if you've got that installed. Today I bonded with a complete stranger over playing a game from 1999 that we both loved, Lego Racers, on my Steam Deck while on the train. Marriage is next. Marry that person. Since apparently it doesn't seem well known, there is a way to safely eject your microSD in game mode. Aha! So you go to the storage page in your settings and then press the Y button to eject the microSD card safely from your Steam Deck. There's an option for you. Didn't know that. I didn't even know that. Pretty cool. What are some don'ts with the Steam Deck? Don't play in the bath. Don't drop it in the bath. Don't drop it at all. Don't take off the back panel, or don't take the back panel off with the SD card inside. That's one of the... I almost did that when I replaced my internal SSD, guys. I was doing a video, I was filming it. Go check out my 3 terabyte Steam Deck video. I almost removed the back plate without the SD card. Without removing the SD card, and that would have ended badly because I had a 1 terabyte micro SD in it. So yeah, make sure always take out a micro SD before you take off the back panel, or you're gonna have a disaster on your hands. I put a piece of tape over the screw holes. Okay, let's see what everyone else recommends. Don't forget to zip up the case, even if you only plan to leave the deck in there for a second. You will forget, and you didn't zip it, and drop it on the ground, guaranteed. That might have happened to me a few times. Don't drop it, trust me, it doesn't bounce. Don't change your boot image to Shrek. Oh yeah, like the 3-hour Shrek movie boot animation. Don't trust the verification status. Always double check with ProtonDB. That's a really handy tip. Yeah, check out protondb.com before you install any games that are not verified or playable, because you never know, and you can save yourself some time, right? Don't forget to occasionally press the power button so it turns on and starts downloading shader caches. Otherwise, you might just want to casually boot it up and play one day and get bum rushed by 5 terabytes of game updates. Ooh, okay. Do switch on offline mode when connected to Wi-Fi. Okay, do switch on offline mode while connected to Wi-Fi before taking it out of the house or going on a plane. So that is something, yeah, you really need to do. Offline mode's still a little bit janky if you're planning on playing your games without an internet connection. So before you leave on your trip to wherever you're going to go, turn on offline mode before you get there, okay? It just gives every game a little heads up that you're going to be playing them offline beforehand, okay? It's a lot easier doing it that way, because you might encounter some issues with DRM and all that sort of stuff if you just go out, lose your internet connection, and then can't play your games. This is my advice if you're someone like me and you're curious about customizing your Linux environment, but ultimately you want it to just work when you get tired of hacking. Okay, we're not going to read that. Probably a little bit complicated. Don't turn off the screen when you're downloading games. The downloads pause when it goes to sleep mode. Silver lining of not having an OLED screen is that it's fine to leave it on. Is there a setting for this? It annoys me to have to leave the screen on at night while downloading games. And someone says, just switch to desktop mode. You have settings in desktop mode for power saving. You can set them up. So apparently, yeah, you can't download games without the screen turned off. I thought there was an option to like disable Wi-Fi power power saving or something in the settings for this, but I'm guessing not. Then that sucks. Don't buy a cheap SD card. Learned the hard way. Yeah, do not buy a cheap micro SD card. My family's notorious for buying cheap SD cards off eBay, and then they end up being fake. And then I have to tell them, don't buy a card from eBay. Like the amount of times my family's bought fake SD cards, I can't count on both hands. Don't use it in the bathtub. That was my first comment, right? Or ironically, the steam room. Yep. Don't trust verification. Yep, we've already had that. So there we go, guys. Let's take a look, see if there's anything else interesting. I got my Steam Deck last night, and I couldn't be happier. What game's that he's playing? Looks like Borderlands. Very nice. Is that Borderlands? Oh no, it's Apex Legends. Apex Legends on the Steam Deck. The fact that they've got big-time support for that on the multiplayer on the Steam Deck, that's amazing. I love it. I've not tried it yet, but I'm going to try it at some point. Some SD with ring pop on this fine Sunday. Very cool. I love that little setup that he's got. Is that a Pikachu bed? Got a bed sheet? It is. Oh no, it's not. It's hard to say. Looks like Pikachu. Cute dog though. Other internal SSD storage, how can I reduce it? Interesting. Let's just see what people have to say about that. Truth is, it could be a number of different things. Well, shader caches typically are demonized here. A lot of things could be taking up that space. Shader caches, proton prefixes, things installed inside of proton prefixes. Think non-Steam game Battle.net with Overwatch installed in there. Transcoded videos, non-Steam games you didn't clean up properly after yourself. So it could be anything, probably like non-Steam games, emulation games, or if he's installed, Battle.net and he's got non-Steam games installed on a third-party launcher, that could be what's taking up all that space. But there we go, guys. That is a rundown of what's the latest and greatest on the Steam Deck Reddit in the last week. Let me know what you think in the comments. If any of those posts chimed with you, let me know down below. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. I'm Blaze2K. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. It's been a little bit of a slow news week for the Steam Deck, sadly, which kind of sucks because I always love new Steam Deck content and I feel like there's nothing going around. Does that mean the Steam Deck is sort of the hype from it's dying down? I hope not. And also, like I said at the start of the video, go check out our favorite Steam Deck accessories list. It's on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description and the top comment of this video to where you can easily find it. Bookmark it, save it, share it with friends, click the follow button so you're notified when I add new stuff to it. I'm always adding stuff to it. It's basically the be-all and end-all of Steam Deck accessories on Amazon, and everything you'll possibly want with your Steam Deck is on there. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.